Our world, and indeed our lives, are governed by math and laws of nature, many of which we don't even really understand. Yet we can nonetheless learn to apply what we do know and profoundly impact and improve our lives. Take gravity, for example. Yes, we all know it as a natural phenomenon wherein all things with mass and energy, even light, are brought towards each other. But nobody really knows how it works, yet we still use it in our lives. The Pareto principle, sometimes called the 80-20 rule, is another mathematical phenomenon that you need to not only be aware of, but apply in your life. The 80-20 rule was developed by a quality consultant named Joseph Juran, who died in 2008 at the wonderful age of 103. And Joseph Juran actually named this the Pareto principle, and he did so after the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, I hope I'm saying that right, who back in 1896 noticed that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the people. Like gravity, the 80-20 rule is everywhere. As but a few examples, 80% of companies' sales come from just 20% of their customers. 80% of software code can be written in 20% of the time. Also, the remaining hardest 20% takes 80% of the time. And 80% of the errors in that code come from just 20% of the code. 80% of workplace injuries come from the same 20% of the hazards. 80% of crimes come from 20% of the criminals. 80% of all movies watched are just 20% of the titles. 80% of accidents are caused by 20% of the drivers, and 80% of the pollution in the world comes from just 20% of the factories. So this rule is everywhere. It is a law of nature. This matters to you because it means that 80% of our results come from just 20% of what we do. The takeaway is if we want to be more productive, if we want to significantly improve our output and save time, we need to carefully examine what we're doing and what is delivering results, and then spend our time doing what matters most.